I'm making a small quantity of spinach soup to be almost like a sauce for the salmon. So this is a dish I used to do for the fish course. So it's not a heavy dish at all. In here, I've put about 300 ml of vegetable stock. I had one potato about this size, which I have chopped into cubes about this size. And I'm going to put those in with some salt. It won't need too much salt if you're using salty stock cubes. I use the Callow stock cubes, low sodium, so I will salt mine. I'm going to cook these potatoes until they're soft, which may be 10, 12 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm just putting a small amount of ghee. You could use butter. That's about a teaspoon in a pan. I have sliced one onion and we're just going to cook that onion while the potato is cooking. Onions going in the pan. My onions have been cooking for about 3 to 4 minutes. I've got some garam masala, about half a teaspoon, and I'm just maybe a touch. That's going in, and salt in with the onions and some pepper, and carry on cooking those until they are completely soft. Check to see how your potatoes are doing. I'd say they've still got 5 minutes. I've weighed it for you. It's 160 grams of spinach. I've got 2 salmon fillets. You know my favourite way of cooking salmon. I'm simply going to put it under the grill for 5 to 7 minutes. I've dotted it with some butter and I'm going to season it with some salt. Potatoes are nice and soft. I'm going to put in, it's washed spinach by the way. I'm going to put this into the hot stock and potatoes, and I'm just going to keep turning it until it's nicely wilted. So I'm just going to keep moving it around until it's really well wilted. I'm going to add in the onions that cooked with the garam masala. It needs to wilt a little bit more, so I'm going to put a lid on it and just leave it to steam for a few minutes. I'm now going to pour this into a blender. I'm going to put some pepper in. I've given it a whiz up. Look at the colour. I'm going to pass it through a fine sieve. That is optional. That's just me wanting a really silky finish. Look at the colour. Preheat your grill and get your fish in and cook your fish for 5 to 7 minutes. You can gently reheat your soup if you want to. Oh my goodness. I don't know whether to call it a soup or a sauce. I might put a bit more in. This is probably made enough for, I've got a lot. It's probably made enough for 4 for a starter. You can see it's not really soup, it's nice and thick. It's going to be fantastic. I meant to say to taste it. I did taste mine and it didn't need anything. Salmon has had 5 minutes. I'm going to use my little probe to check it's cooked through. It's a cake thing. It's warm. It's just the way I like it. And very, very carefully leaving the skin behind, which is why I don't oil the foil. Oh. I'm going to finish that with some pepper. That is just so beautiful. Salmon in a spinach sauce. I'm going to have that for my brunch.